Hello friends, I am Avilash Nayak from India. In this small video on Screencast-O-Matic, I will be talking about my assignment for week 3, that is activities and best practices. Before we go to the addition of activities to the Moodle practice area, first of all we will have to visit the Moodle practice area, as you can see over here. After going to the Moodle practice area, we will have to turn the editing on. Then only we will be able to add different kinds of activities to the Moodle practice area. Okay, as you can see here, now the turning, we have already turned the editing on here. So we will have to go down, scroll down, so that we will be able to add activity or resource. And as we know, all of us, there are various kinds of activities which are available on this Moodle, like assignments. Assignments can also be of various types. They can be advanced uploading of files. They could be simple assignments. They could be online text. They could be uploading a single file. They could be uploading a single file. They could be an offline activity. They could be Moodle online. These are all different kinds of assignments that we have under the activities. Let us go to this place, add activity and resource. We can see here each one of them, they have been lined up. Under assignments, we have assignment, advanced uploading of files, online text, uploading a single file, offline activity, Moodle online. Then we have other activities that we can see here. We have certificate here. Certificate, we can use it for various purposes. We can use it for giving certificate to the learners after they complete a course. We can use chats also, chat activity. We can use it for synchronous chatting between the tutor and the taught, between the peers, between the learners also. We can also have activity like a checklist, which we can use to create a checklist or to-do list or task list for the students. We can have also choice activity module. It enables a teacher to ask a single question or offer a selection of possible responses. They can also be used for conducting quizzes. Then we have database. Database is a very important activity under Moodle because it helps the teacher to create, maintain and search a collection of entries. The learners can be assigned different kinds of activities to collect data related to the different parts of the course. Then we have external tool. This activity module enables students to interact with learning resources and activities on the websites. For example, an external tool could also provide access to a new activity or type of learning materials from a publisher. Then we have feedback. As all of us know, feedback is a very important activity that we find with Moodle, because any course after it is administered, it requires feedback to be collected by the users, particularly the learners. So it can be used for course evaluation. It can be used to enable the participants to sign up for course modules. It can be used for guest service. It can be used for anti-bullying service and other things. Then we have the forum. Forum is a very important activity which is used mainly for asynchronous communication, where the learners, even the teachers, they post different things related to the course, and they can interact with the discussion forum and they put their own postings. Now we have the activity that is glossary. As all of us know, glossary is a very important activity because particularly in areas like literature or grammar even, there are technical terms, there are literary terms which need to be glossed. Then the hotspot activity is there, which allows the teachers to distribute interactive learning materials to their students via Moodle and view reports on the students' responses and the results. And one more very important activity that we have under Moodle, that is lesson. Lessons activity that enables a teacher to deliver content or practice the activities in interesting and flexible ways. Mind map, as many of our teachers, we have been using mind maps to create and save simple mind maps with the help of the Moodle. And we can also give editing rights to the learners so that they can also add different components of the mind maps. Quizzes can be used to test the proficiency of the learners in different areas of a topic. Similarly, SCORM packages, they can also be used. That is another very important activity. It is a package, is a collection of files which are packaged according to an agreed standard of learning objects. The SCORM activity module enables SCORM or AICC packages to be uploaded as a zip file and added to a course. The learner can be asked to have the access to this package and use this activity for enhancing, for testing their own ability and proficiency in a particular course. Survey, as many of us teachers know, they are very important for conducting surveys on people who are users, or even we can conduct survey upon the people who are outsiders, who are not users of the Moodle. Because, for example, in my activity that I have chosen, my topic that I have chosen, that is communicative English grammar, I have used survey to conduct a survey on people about the common errors that they commit in their everyday communication. Similarly, wiki is a very important module that enables the participants to add or edit a collection of web pages. A wiki can be a collaborative web page with everyone being able to edit it, or it can be an individual web page where everyone has their own wiki which only they can edit. So wikis are also very useful. And most importantly, WizIQ live classes. Actually, this will help the learners schedule a class. We can schedule online classes, give high impact presentations, and most importantly, increase the confidence of the learners for this. And we can also have workshops as activity under Moodle. The workshop activity module enables the collection, review, and peer assessment of the students' work. In the workshop module, we can encourage the learners to submit different kinds of files which can be assessed by their peers as well as the teachers. Now we shall go to what activities that I have added to my area, that is communicative English grammar. As you can see here, my lesson is on communicative grammar in English. So this will be focusing on how the learners learn the rules of grammar while making use of English in their everyday communication. They rule the grammar unconsciously, not by hearting the rules of grammar. So after the lesson is administered with the students, now the students will be required to handle different assignments. Like assignment 1, it will be filling in the blanks with suitable words, particularly grammatical words here, because they will be required, it will be kind of closed test where they will be required to have different kinds of activities, different kinds of grammar items which they will be required to make use of. Assignment 2, it will be an advanced uploading of files where the learners will be required to upload the videos of 1 minute speech on one of the daily activities. Once they have mastered the rules of grammar through their everyday usage, they should be able to make video presentations and they can upload this video which will be assessed by the teachers. Assignment 3, it will be an online text. Here learners will be encouraged to learn grammar through self-practice. It will be an interactive text where everybody will have access to. Then the assignment 4, it will be an uploading a single file on an event from the past. It could be a Word file, it could be a video file, it could be an audio file, but it will help the learners understand the rules of grammar related to the use of past tense in their everyday communication. Assignment 5, likewise, will be on offline activities. Here, the learners will be required to go for a group discussion on the relevance of grammar in everyday communication, and they will be sharing the findings in their groups with the class. The 6th assignment will be on Moodle activities where the learners will be required to upload an audio or video file on the plans of their future, for their future. This will require them to make use of the future tense and make this activity useful. Then we have the chat. This chat will be assessment of understanding of rules of grammar through synchronous chatting. The learners will be chatting and the teacher will be able to assess their understanding of the rules of grammar through their use of English. Then the checklist can be used by the learners, provided by the teachers, to check what progress they have made in particular relation to this course. Then the multiple choice questions would be there. Multiple choice questions should be there, used as a quiz for checking their grammar proficiency. Then the learners will be asked to make a database showcasing their understanding of communicative grammar. They will be required to visit different places and collect data on the errors committed by the people for different areas, from different areas. Then the web link will be provided for external tool. The web link will be provided to help them understand communicative grammar, the rules of grammar through reading of the text. Feedback on the course. Then the learners will be required to give feedback on the course. This will be reflections of the course, and it will be requiring the learners to give their feedback on different dimensions of the course. Glossary of the literary terms from English grammar. This will help the learners understand the difficult concepts of grammar given by the teacher in the form of glossary, but they will also be having the right to add new points. The hotpot activity, that's a very important activity. They will be working on an interactive web page on communicative grammar, and they will be making additions wherever required. Then the mind map activity, that is the grammatical terms under communicative grammar, that will help them understand the different concepts related to grammar. The quiz on common errors of English, that will help them improve their proficiency in English grammar. Then survey on the common errors committed by the people in everyday communication, that will help both the teachers and the learners understand what kind of errors people generally commit in their everyday communication while using English. The Whiz IQ Live, then there will be an activity on wiki page on communicative grammar. That will be an open page where all the learners will have the right to edit and make additions. Then the learners will be given an opportunity to present their understanding of communicative grammar in groups through Whiz IQ Live classes. This will help them improve their communication skills and confidence. There will be also a workshop related to the different parts of the course, and they will be required to submit the files, the audio files, video files and word files through that, and this will be assessed by their peers and other people. And at the end of the course, all the learners will be required to complete the assignments, and they will be given a course completion certificate after this. As we have been instructed by our mentors, we are now required to delete each one of these activities which have been added to the activity area, and so that by the time we leave this course, it is completely empty, as many of us forget to do it before leaving in the area, because others will be required to make use of this when they are using MPA for their practice in future. Since we have very small span of time, we will be required to do it very quickly, because by the time we leave this MPA, it should be completely empty, so that whenever somebody visits this place, he or she is able to make use of this without any hunches. I have learned a lot many things while working on this course, because this has helped me. This has helped me understand the various aspects related to this course. It is taking a lot of time, so we will be doing it one after another. Okay, you can see that we are just left with a few of them, so we will be doing it very soon. We are just left with a few more seconds. I should be able to do all of them. Okay, now I am removing one by one all of them. I think I am just left with a few more seconds, and finally I am done with this. We can see that here. Now my page on under Moodle Practice Area, that is adding activities under the Moodle Practice Area, it is now completely empty, so it is usable for future. Now